Makeup artist there. If you missed out, by the way, have we gone over the 15,000 mark, Dan, with the Today Special yet? We've gone over 15,000 units in the Today Special have gone. That amazing Mystic Lipstick Trio for less than $25. Don't believe me, believe the numbers. I saw this from Nassif. Now, Nassif, Dr. Nassif is, in fact, a facial plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills. He's, in fact, on that show Botched on the E! Network. Over 25 years, he's put this together. In fact, here you go. Now, this is insane because what you're talking about here is not just moisturization, you're talking hydration. Now, Dr. Nassif was saying that prior to a surgical procedure, he does what's called a HydroScreen test with all of his patients. What that means is how well their skin is hydrated. If he finds they have not been, that their skin's not so well hydrated, he brings this serum. This is what they use. They use it for 4 weeks. By the way, I think that I saw a value on this. This by itself is $80. Here at HSN, it's $80. Then you've got the detox pads that is an additional $45. There it is, right there. This is the best price we've ever done. Hands down, right here, right now. Now, imagine, is this again at 8 a.m. or is this going to be in the beauty report tonight? This, and I'm just getting confirmation now. Okay, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. beauty report is when this is next going to be shown. It will sell out, I can assure you. This is the chance to get it. Do a flex pay of $16.50. Now, talk is cheap. Look at the pictures here. This is on the hands. Now, the hands are an area that most certainly can show the signs of aging very, very quickly. 4 weeks, 2 times a day. Look at the difference in those hands. That is phenomenal. You know, when you think about this time of year where we've got the sun out, you've got the wind up, all those sorts of things that can really dry out and make the hands look very, very old, they give it away. I find the throat, the décolleté, and the hands give away age very easily. But again, if you see these on the, and this is just on the hands, this can be used, and I want to make sure, face, neck, chest, hands, and feet. See, look at this. Look at this. Now, this is where you start to see, I guess, under the surface of the skin, if you like. Where you start, look at the difference of that after, what's this? Conventional soap, after using the, oh, that's the detox pads, using the detox pads. Look how well that takes away all those impurities, all those nasties, that buildup that we have on the skin. So you're getting everything. It's not just the serum. It is, in fact, the detox pads as well. Total value of $125. It is the best price we're ever offered at $66. So let's think about what we've offered you so far. We had the Pry with the concentrates, the Demaxil, Matrixil, and the peptide, all 3. We then had, of course, the scrubs, the brand new facial scrubs. Now we're offering you a world-renowned, 25-year experience plastic surgeon. This is what he uses on his patients prior to surgery, because what he does is it's called a HydroScreen test to make sure that their skin is adequately hydrated. This is what he prescribes, and for 4 weeks they use this twice a day, and that's all you need is just a drop, because moisturization is one thing, and if you think about any skincare line that's out there, they talk about hydration. And this is hydrating. This is hydrating, intensive moisturization into the skin to make sure that you're being taken care of. So you're getting both here to be able to go ahead, first of all, with the detox pads to remove those impurities, to remove the buildup, and then go and get this. So this is what we're going to do. Flex pay is $16.50. $16.50. Free delivery. We send it out to you. 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So at 7 p.m. tonight,